Good morning to the late Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art, creativity, and play. I'm Bettina Madini. Hello there. How are you all being? How are your worlds? What have you been creating? So, on this beautiful day, sorry, I had to move it to a later time. I had some issues, secret issues. So, let's talk today about secrets. And what does this have to do with art and creativity? Well, what does it have to do with art? What have you made so secret? See, in these Monday morning inspirations, we dive into all kinds of areas that are, of course, connected with creativity, connected with our life and how we create things. And of course, it is also like in our creator studios, which could be your life, your canvas at large. So I'm talking about art and I'm talking about, while I almost threw down my computer, I'm also talking about creativity at large. What have you made so secret about you? What are you hiding? And is it really only the dark things that you are hiding about you? Or are you also hiding your gifts and your great talents? What is it actually that is right now knocking at your door? So you can ask me questions if you are on the Zoom. You can ask questions. You can write them in the chat also. Here on Facebook, it's a little bit. Let me see um, if any of you have questions. Yes, I am live. It's okay. Good. So this works. So you can post questions here if you would like. What is this bringing up for you? You know, like lately, have you noticed, is there any energy where, how can I say this? What words could I use? Where it is like a strong, like almost like a roar, where something is trying to come out and yet you have no idea how. And maybe you look at other creators who are creating and you have this nagging thing and then you judge you some more for maybe being jealous or envious, and then there's this big energy of I can't. Is this actually all true? What have you made secret about you? When we make something secret, when it's basically we are hiding something, whatever that is, underneath all of that is a judgment that something we did was wrong. And it might be that we judge it or somebody else judged us for it. That it's wrong, that it is awful, that it was mean, that we hurt somebody maybe. And my question to you is, have you always been better than others? Have you been outshining others? And then as you are caring so much about these other people, you dimmed that down. You started hiding it. So was actually your bright light, your greatness, and your talent a wrongness? Did you then put it into hiding so that others could shine? So what have you all hidden? It's almost like these hidden gems that, and we all do this. It's not just that you do it and I don't. I discover what I have hidden about myself and what I have pushed away because maybe on some other planet somebody had a point of view about it, or something occurred that I didn't desire. You know, all these things I have no idea. Yet they are these stopping points where it creates an energy in our life when we are hiding something. We keep it away, we push it underneath the carpet, underneath the rug. Maybe is it trying to come out now? And what if that which is trying to come out is not like a horrible thing, but maybe your gold, your gifts, your talents? And could it also be that which you came here to create? I'm wondering. And also in my life, these things, they have been knocking at my door, and now I know when this energy is coming up again, this, like, it's almost a like a dragon energy or something. It's really, it's great potency, and it's knocking at the door, and not just knocking, but it's like burning down my doors trying to get my attention. And then it's a good time to ask questions. Like, a question that you could ask is, what have I made secret about myself? Have you made yourself maybe into a secret? Your greatness, or maybe what makes you so different from other people? Have you made that into a secret so that nobody will find out? Well, the thing is, people will notice that you are hiding something. It's not like very obvious, yet energetically we are all aware of energy, so people will know. And then it's like, they get suspicious, and then maybe things don't work the way you think they should or could, or you just, oh no, you can do so much more, you can create so much more. And and then it's not showing up. And so what is it actually that you have been hiding about you, from you maybe even, right? And so energetically, then this keeps you locked in this past. It's almost like a little prison, or a big prison, maybe even, that you have built for yourself. And you are stuck in there, together with your gifts, together with your talents, together with your knowing what you know you can create. What if you are not here the first time around? Could it be that right now the earth is also asking you for, hey, come on out? Come out, beautiful dragon. When I started painting dragons, like, out of the blue, I had no idea. When these beings started showing up, was like, whoa, what is this? And and at first I started maybe going to a wrongness, like, what dark creatures are showing up here? And then, it's such a beautiful journey. I learned so much from my paintings and with my paintings. And then, of course, I found out that there are not only bad dragons. It's really all about our power, and our gifts, of course, our gifts. What if you are so much more powerful than you think, and nobody else can see it, because you cannot see it, because you have hidden it, you have made it a secret. And it's now the time to unveil it, to be you, because you are different from anyone else, from everyone else. Actually, you are sort of a one of a kind, and it's now the time to bring that out. And then what can you create, right? So here next to me is a painting that I started yesterday, and it's like, there is, from it has been very obvious for me, or very palpable, very real for me, from my studio space, from whether it is just it could be just a canvas when I'm painting. I from that, I have known for a long time that there is so much more, that things that I, quote unquote, did not, quote unquote, learn this lifetime, yet there is this knowing. Then, and you all have it. You have knowing. And so what is it that you know that is possible, yet you try to keep the lid on it, and it's like roaring in there, and it's like like throwing fire, and throwing I don't know what, and like becoming bigger. It's like steam building up in the cauldron, right? And you try to hold the lid on it. Like, well, what if you let it out? What is at risk? What would happen if you stopped hiding you, if you stopped hiding your talents? I thought, like 20 years, I thought that I must hide my creativity. I could not be it. I could not choose the things that I desired so much, because I thought that some other people in some other contexts would punish me for it. Really. And it was, it sounds insane, which it is insane. Yet we have these beliefs why we must hide something, why we must hide us, why we must hide that we are maybe so much more colorful than most of the people. Also, like, I love wearing colorful things and I love wearing silk. And what if we don't hide it? You don't have to dress in black and gray and brown and dark colors. And the funny thing is, even when I was working at with IBM, and like, everybody was in dark suits and I was in colorful suits, and always a silk scarf and always a flower, and like, and it was okay. It was appreciated, actually. So what if it is just a story in your head, that if you really were you and you would really let out your gifts and talents and explore what it is that you have made a secret, what if other people would welcome it? What if the story that you have been telling yourself, that you would be, thrown out or not let in, or into the circle of I don't know what, or acknowledged, like, what if that is all a story? What if your brilliance and your joyful being and your shining in all your colors is really what the earth requires right now and is also asking for? Could it also be that you came here for that, to finally let go of the secrets and the hiding, and to come out and shine, find out what it is actually? Do you have any questions? And everywhere you have made yourself and created yourself as the well-kept, best hidden secret of all secrets, that you kept so secret that even you will never uncover and discover it and set it free. Will you not change this? Cool. And then, now what can you create? What is possible now? What can you paint now? I would love to have you in one of my online painting programs, by the way. This would be so cool. We just finished one and it was fabulous, so beautiful. What painting in this space of creativity can reveal and show you and bring out. It's just amazing. And I'm so very grateful for these beautiful people that I had in my life, that, you know, helped me find, or like, it's not really helped me find, but they gave me the tools so that I can discover what is there. And I'm still curious what is there, and what else truly can I create, and what else can you create. And I'm also so grateful for those who joined the program. It's really a fabulous adventure. Well, okay, anyway, have a beautiful week. I see you soon somewhere. Let me know if you have any questions. And really, really, I adore you all. I'm so grateful. Bye. Have a great day. Cheers to creation.